I'm going to give
All
you
right.
some names that you have worked with over the years, or maybe even still currently working with, and you just give me your opinion on them. I'm sure for the most part, it's all going to be great stories. And if there is a good story to throw along with them, please do. And the first name is Titus ONeil.
Titus ONeil, man. Hey, he is a great human being. I ain't gonna lie. Like he is a stand-up guy, very good dude, great dad, good friend. I said, but my goodness, some of his ideas in the ring, I'll be like, bro, we can't. No, we can't do that. Like, no, great thinking, but you physically can't do that. You know what I mean? But he would always have some ideas, but they wouldn't be great. But like he like, but all in all, man, he is a great guy, good human being, good person. Like I love Titus to death. Like that's my buddy. I said, but in the ring, man, you had to reel him in for sure.
Right, let's say I'm Heath, you're Titus, and you're coming to Heath with an idea you want to go in for a match. What's a typical idea you'd have to shoot down?
I would just say no. I'm like, you stop thinking, I'll think for you.
Fine advice, fine advice. Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, man, me and Sami, like, oh, dude, Sami's always been cool, such a nice guy. And I remember me and Sami going, we were overseas, and it was, shoot, I don't even damn remember, but we went sightseeing together for like 2 days. And I remember we went to see where the Titanic was made and built, and saw like, where it was first placed in the water, I guess it was over there. I forget where, but I remember we saw that, and then we saw like I forget the two countries that's like lined up, but they hated each other, and they built a legit wall. But the wall you can jump over, and the houses were still so close to where you would still have shouting, screaming arguments if you wanted to. But I forget.
I'm
And
presuming
see,
Belfast and Ireland you're talking about, Northern Ireland and Ireland.
yeah, probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were in that area then. Yeah, but I just remember Sammy was just like, "Man, I want to go sightseeing. There's so many good, like cool things around here." I'm like, "Well, bro, let's go." We're at the building. We got like 5 hours before we go live. Let's go out and see some stuff. And we would just walk around and just look at some stuff. History lessons.
It's this is another one from the Jack Hager interview. Is he said it's such a shame that like the wrestling business, everybody travels at night. So you travel at night,
Yeah.
get to a new hotel, you sleep late, and then by the time you wake up, it's pretty much time to go to the building. So you don't really see any of the sights.
Brother, that happened to all of us every year we would go overseas.
Hmm.
Like there would be some times that we would get to the town, at night, but we would have a whole day to go and see like a couple things. But like I said, it was few and far between, man. It was usually travel at night, you get to the room, you sleep until 1, you get up, try to eat a little bit, get in the gym, and then you're on the bus going straight to the venue.
Next one, Willie Mack.
I absolutely love Willie Mack. And why do I love Willie Mack is because I barely knew him at Impact. All right. I barely knew him. So I got injured. I got hurt. I was out for like 11 months. That dude consistently messaged me, consistently sent me like funny videos, sent me like just pick me ups, to where me and him like bonded over just Instagram. And then once I got, back to Impact, like we just became buddies, man. He lives in Vegas. So every time we're in Vegas, I try to go out and meet up with him. And there's this bar out there at Old Vegas called the Nerd Bar. And that's his like famous spot. Like he loves that place. He goes there every time he's home. Like that's like his little hub. And I always try to meet up with him out there, and just say what's up.
Yeah, I like it that he's a good lad. I'm going Vegas this year as well, so I might have to visit there.
Nice.
Bill DeMott.
Like I said, man, he's a general. He's that on strict drill sergeant as a trainer. Like I got the tail end of Bill. Like I didn't really get like the brute upfront craziness that he brought, but I got the tail end of it to where I'm just like, holy crap, this is nuts. But like he never did anything to me to where I could be like, I hate Bill. Like he never did anything to me for me to hate him. I just know that he was a damn tough coach, man. Like I had him in football, I had him in basketball. I had it in wrestling, you know? He's just a damn drill sergeant of a coach, and a lot of people don't have thick skin that can take that either.
Brodus Clay.
I love Brodus, bro. I've loved Brodus since I've known him in Deep South, you know? So, like, he's killing it on Fox News. He's a great person. Me and him, man, I have a lot of road stories with me and Brodus. I remember one day we were traveling and we were getting in late. It was me, Brodus, Alex Riley, I want to say Joe Henning, Curtis Axel. And I remember we pulled up to this bar / restaurant / night concert spot. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. But we pull up and we go in and we sit down. We're ordering food, but all I hear is Aaron Lewis, you know, playing, the dude from Stained. Okay, so I'm just like listening and stuff. And next thing you know, man, his ass is up on stage, acoustic guitar, playing, you know, a little concert and everything. And here we are just watching him and eating, like, whoa, this is like the coolest moment ever. You know, I'm a fan of his. But yeah, but I mean, like, and then next thing you know, Brodus went to just the download on his, you know, like iPhone music and, you know, all that. Went to just download a few songs, but he then bought like 4 of Stained CDs. So he has like everything of Aaron Lewis and Stain. I didn't even mean to do it. So it's like a funny inside joke, man. Yeah.
John Moxley.
Oh, Mox is a fun dude, man. Wild. He is strange. He is he's out there, but all in all, he's a good dude, good person. We partied together a lot back in the day, and it was a lot of fun. But no, Moxley is exactly what you see. Like, what you see out there, that's him, bro. That's all him.
Left of center, I believe, is maybe the phrase for it. AJ Lee.
I don't really know AJ Lee that much.
Okay, we'll skip it. We'll skip it then.
Yeah.
Christian. And also, somebody wrote in, why didn't you team with Christian and you could have been the team of Christian Slater?
Hey, that actually went around a little bit when we were together.
Oh, did it really?
It never stuck. It didn't stick. But it definitely, whenever we were in NXT, everyone was like, we love a tag team of Christian Slater. You know, that did pop up some, but it never stuck though. But no, Jay's great. And the good thing about Jay, man, is that like when I had him as my pro, Edge is his best buddy. So Adam would help me out too. So I had like, you know, E and C coaching me type deal. So it was one of those things where I'm just like, hell yeah, I'm getting best of the both worlds. And Jay's an asshole, man. Christian is a complete asshole. He'll tell you, and all his buddies will. And it's one of those things like, if you say something stupid around him, bro, you won't forget it for 3 years. And I say a lot of dumb shit. So there's still, when I see him and we hug, he'll be like, hey, man, you remember this? I'm like, God, but stop it.
I've got a few more for you. Harry Smith. David Boy Jr.
Brother. Dude, I love Harry too, man. I've known Harry, like I said, since like Deep South. Harry's another odd one, man. He's out there. But he is dude, tough as nails, tough as hell, strong as hell. One of those guys that where like you want on your side if you're ever in a predicament, you know? But no, Harry's always been a great stand-up guy. Every time I see him, he smiles. He has a nice smile.
Don Callis.
Oh, Don, like I said, like with Don, like I got to do a little bit of business with him in Impact and everything, but like we never really got to hang out, you know. I hear he's an amazing guy, you know, but like when it comes to like actually getting to know him and everything, I never got to.
Paige.
Saraya, she's cool, man. She was one of the boys, you know. She would like to go out, have a good time. You know, her family was always sweet too. Her mom and her brothers and everything. So, but no, man, she's one of those. She's a tough son of a bitch. I can tell you that much, man. In the ring, outside the ring, like she's one of those girls that the other girls like look up to in this business.
I've got about 10 names here, so I'm going to name them all, and you just pick one. Mark Henry, Shane McMahon, Jamie Noble, the Bella Twins, William Regal, Wade Barrett, Cody Rhodes. Out of all of those, pick one of them and one story to finish off the podcast.
Bella Twins.
Go on.
first time. I remember they literally came to Deep South. FCW. And I remember they were brand new. They were the twins. And we were all at the pool once, and they brought their mother down. So their mother's sweet as candy. I don't even know why I picked this. It just came to my head. But I am still unofficially the first professional wrestler that the Bella Twins' mother ever met. And she still, whenever I see her, and like if I do see her, I give her a hug, and she'll be like, "You're still the first one I met," like she reminds me about it. So it's pretty sweet and cool. But yeah, man, their success is growing so much too, man. They're kicking ass and everything.
Yeah.
And hell, Wade Barrett. I'm gonna mention another story. We got a minute, right?
Of course we do.
So we do. I remember we were so pumped at NXT, so damn pumped. Like, oh my God, we're finally making it. We're making it to TV. Yes, and we would never celebrate until it happened. You know what I mean? So the day that it happened, I remember we all met it was either my room, I think it was my room, because me and PJ used to room together. And I remember we all were in there. We're lighting up cigars, we're drinking beer. We're like, hell yeah, this is great. Fuck right, man, we made it. Next thing you know, fire alarm. Woo! 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 Brother, Wade, I guess, didn't understand, like, if there was a fire, like, it comes on in that specific room. He thought it's going to come on everywhere. And he literally like, oh, shit, mate. Oh, my God, we're screwed. The fire alarm's coming off. The sprinklers will come on. What if it rains on Undertaker and he's in the bed, man? It's our fault. Like, he started freaking out, man. And I'm laughing. We're all cracking up. We're all trying to fan the shit, and all that stuff. Next thing you know, we hear boom, 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 boom. We're like, oh, shit. I look out the peephole. I just see a leather jacket and a bald head. I'm like, damn. I'm like, boys, it's security. We're fucked, This thing knew. I look again, and then I just see looking right at me. It was Ryback. And I'm like, oh, guys, never mind. We're okay. I opened the door. He walked in. He was like, man, your fire alarm's going off. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't think we hear this shit? But that was another funny story in there, too, though. But yeah, that actually happened our first day making it to TV and being like, damn it, they can't take that away from us. Now we're actually on it, But then that night it kind of ruined it, but made it better. But it was funny. But yeah, it was just a fun little story.